Hello YouTube, this is California Air Gunner, and today I'm going to be doing a overview of the equipment that I use. So I'm going to start first with my pellet gun and I'll move on from that. So this is my air gun. It's my Benjamin Marauder 22 caliber, and I'm just using a cheap bipod to show it off, but I want to show you the scope and the mounts and the other details. So on this gun, I have mounted a Nitrex 3 to 15 power scope with, it's not a milled-out reticle, I'm not sure what it is, but it works pretty well. And Nitrex is made by Weaver, so this is a pretty good scope. I'll give you a look at the reticle through the camera if I can. I'll just give you a side view. The reticle is sideways right now. That didn't work out too well, but anyway, this is my pellet gun. I have it tuned down to shooting about 20 foot-pounds of energy, and it works pretty good and it's pretty accurate at this power. So this is my pellet. I do not use a scuba tank or a carbon fiber tank to fill my PCP air gun. Instead I use a hand pump. This pump is the Hill Mk3 hand pump. It works pretty well, and it's made in Britain, and it was pretty expensive, but I think it's worth it to buy an expensive pump, because when you're dealing with such high air pressure, I think it's worth it to get the highest quality out there. This is the rangefinder I use for ranging targets. It is a Leupold rangefinder. I'm not sure how much it cost. It's pretty old, but I think it's called the Leupold RX-IV. Trying to get it focused, but you can kind of see on the, it says RX-IV. Anyway, it is a pretty good rangefinder, and it's pretty accurate, and it goes out to around 600 yards, so that's more than I'll ever use for a pellet gun. So though it's overkill, it's a great rangefinder. I forgot to mention that this rangefinder is in fact waterproof and shockproof, and it's pretty tough, so that's an added bonus to a more expensive rangefinder. These are the two pellets I'm currently using right now. They are the H&N Field Target Trophies and the Crosswind Premier Domed pellets. They both shoot pretty good in my Benjamin Marauder, and they're just regular pellets. There's nothing much I can say about them. This is the lubricant I use to keep my gun smooth and my magazine. Makes my magazine cycle really smooth. It's called Rem Oil, and it has Teflon lubricant in it, but it's a good oil, and it doesn't damage your gun. And also, if you lube your pellets with it, that also helps in keeping the magazine nice and smooth. So yeah, this is the camera I've been using. It is the Canon PowerShot SX500 IS. It works pretty good. It has a 30x optical zoom, which is good for zooming in on the targets in my videos, and it has like a little place to put it on a tripod, so that helps out also in making videos. And it's just a good camera. It does not film in HD though, so that's kind of a bummer. Either that or I haven't figured out how to get it to film in HD. But it's a good camera altogether, and it just works well for what I need. So that was my overview of my equipment that I use for my air gunning, and let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions, any tips or tricks that you have for me to use in my air gunning. And thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more airgun videos, and give this video a like. Thanks for watching. See you next time. I forgot to mention to you guys the tripod I've been using. It's a Triggerstick by Primos. It's my dad's. He's been loaning it to me to hold the camera. But as you can see, if you pull the trigger, it releases the sticks. You can change the lengths. It doesn't have like a swivel on the top, so you can't really change the direction unless you change the length of the sticks, but it works really well. That was a mouthful. And originally it's meant to hold a gun, but if you unscrew this part, there's a camera jack, so it works out pretty good. So there we have it.